All right, today I'm gonna be talking about theories. My name is Denny, of course. So the theories that we're gonna be talking about, well, today is gonna be self-determination theory. So what is a theory? A theory is a concept, basically a blueprint or possibly a story that has two important details. One is the construct behind it. The second is the relation that is built upon it. The former definition that we learn in class is a theory representative of interrelated constructs that present a systematic view of phenomena by specifying the relation between these constructs with the purpose of explaining and predicting the phenomena. So this is just a picture. I like this picture a lot, actually. I thought when you think about construct, right, I kind of think about Green Lantern from the DC universe, because Green Lantern minds are very creative, right, very intelligent. They create constructs, basically anything they want, from the ring to defend themselves or create like animals or weapons and stuff. So that's my idea behind it, if you understand. So my favorite theory, of course, is self-determination theory. This theory is trying to figure out what a real motivation is using the three tools that are important: cognitive, affective, and behavioral response. The importance of quality over quantity, self-motivation to accomplishing one goals, the ability to basically stay motivated through a situation when it's called upon. This is David Goggins, one of my favorite motivation person ever. It's easy to be great nowadays. I'm gonna read his quote. Everyone's weak. If you have any mental toughness, if you have any fraction of self discipline, the ability to not want to do it but still do it, if you can get through doing those things then you hate to do on the other side, is basically greatness. Motivation factors. So there's tons of motivation factors that we learn. One is intrinsic motivation, is basically your own pleasure, or one pleasure accomplishing towards something of that goal. Integrated regulation is also your self-confidence and your own identity. Identify regulation, what you're trying to achieve, like, personal looks, being healthier or impressing others. And introjected regulation is your own rightful duty of how you feel obligated or shameful. Depends on you. And your external regulation is basically your rewards or punishment or praises that you desire to. And a motivation is no desire to moving the needle, so you have no desire to willing to go any further, right? So for example, right, I want to look good in my suit. So in order to do that, I have to identify basically what I need to do. Start working out. This year I have done that, right? Cutting out the junk food, eating a little bit more clean, uh, you know, uh, basically start running, working out, everything that is needed in order for me to achieve that goal of looking good in the suit for my graduation. And then you have your psychological needs, right? Autonomy, right? Your own self motivation, basically your own independence of you willing to go through the length of how you want to achieve that goal. And then competence is surpassing your own or mastery of skill. And relatedness is common interests or sharing experience with others. For example, you have autonomy, like I say, I want to lose weight. So my goal was to put in the hours with my own schedule. That's autonomy. And then the competence is like, I'm designed to squat 2 plates, but I can't just squat 2 plates right away. I have to basically start small. So maybe I start off with 1 plate, and then I'll build up by each week or every 3 weeks, 10 pounds as I progress. But you basically have to understand your own body, and in order to fulfill that desired goal. And then relatedness is just putting yourself into, like, sharing what you have in common with others, right? You go to the gym, you could find people with similar backgrounds, you could find people that has same interests as you, where their goals, and then you find that basically that they're not too far off from you, and then you share that commonality. And you just gotta always focus, like the rock said in the gif. And then why self-determination theory actually work? Because it shows positive signs in physical activity and increasing performance. It shows the changes in health behaviors. It changes your view on mental health and physical health, right? It basically, if you're dedicated to your physical health, your mental health will be more better, right? After you go to the gym, you always get this desire of dopamine, right? And that is the good dopamine. You don't want the bad dopamine. The bad dopamine is basically, hey, let me go get an iced coffee, or let me go get basically a donut. And those are like the easy dopamine you don't want because there's no benefits in it. And then you basically want to make control of your own destiny, because self-determination theory is your own will to set those goals upon and then fulfilling it. And then it creates a mindset of, rather should I do it or not. There's basically no second guessing. You just are determined to basically drive through the whole 9 yards. Self-determination, one action speaks louder. No, one action speaks louder. Basically, I was saying is one ability to hold themselves accountable by making charts, right? If you keep yourself motivated by keeping charts, getting on a scale, weighing yourself, or basically taking pictures of your progress every week, this is ways of not only motivating yourself to become better, but at the same time, you're practically using that low, basically, I would say those extrinsic of looks that you how you, oh you feel, and then you basically, oh, now I want to improve even more until you reach that long-term goal. And then SDT also works in every environment, right? School, gym, sports, basically your own journey of to a healthier lifestyle, right? So in any way, if you're determined to do something, you're definitely gonna try to achieve that, right? Getting good grades in school, winning sports games with your teams or anything like that. And then it's basically consistency, right? One action leads to a multitude of changes, right? For example, you work out, and now you like, before you were like eating so much and heavy, and then once you start working out, you're like, oh, okay, now you're progressing to eating less, and then you're more inclined to actually eat healthier, because, or even eating less than you were before, because you don't have that desire of hunger, because your mind and body are fully connected. And this is one of my favorite video. This is basically David Goggins. I think I'm having trouble, but this is a good video if you want to play it. It's basically David Goggins telling you got to set goals that you can't achieve. Because if you set goals that you think you could achieve, but you don't even uh, achieve it, or even like, oh, why I can't achieve it, you have to set goals that are further, higher, and an expectation, right? So it makes your will to work harder. So that's my whole presentation regarding self-determination. Self-determination theory basically is your own will, how you set yourself to accomplishing those long and short term goals. All right. Thank you.